What's up, my people? How una dey? Wetin dey happen? Wetin dey sup? Welcome back to our channel. All right, here again we have the Teruke product. Now they have it in different sizes. I didn't mention that the last time. Different sizes. You can also get it in cans and pouches, right? The Teruke stew, pepper soup, egusi, vegetable, and more. You can visit their website. I'm going to leave the links in the comment section, the link in the comment section below to the website. But like I've always said, call them. Ensure you call them. They are also available on WhatsApp. And for those of you that keep asking me, are they recognized by NAFDAC, or they are even recognized by FDA, US Food and Drug Administration? It's available in US. And again, not just US, wherever you are, they can ship to you right to your doorstep. It's fresh inside, 100% natural, no preservatives at all. And that is why the meats are tender, because there's no preservatives and they could stay for a year. I talked to their marketing manager, and I think their general manager as well. They gave me, the whole details on how they made that happen, and they showed me their documents and all that. So wherever you are, it will get to you, no problem at all. And call them anytime, like I said, WhatsApp and all that. And yeah, that is it. Let us move straight to today's news. Okay, let's start on something very, very serious. I like taking it gradually, lighter stage to intense, but this time let us start with the intense part. You see, guys, seriously, sometimes I don't understand this so-called men of God, women of God. I respect them irrespective of the information out there about them. I still respect them because I'm a Christian, and that doesn't mean that I shouldn't speak my mind. I just stumbled on this video recently, like a few minutes ago. This particular lady, okay, woman of God, so-called woman of God, said that you can't make heaven. Like, are you assistant God? Like, you can't make heaven if you continue taking vitamin C and Titus fish. What is going on? Just yesterday, those that watched yesterday's video, remember that lady, the pastor, stylishly supporting polygamous marriage as long as there is money. You pass it out there like, oh, it's okay as long as you are enjoying. Honestly, I don't know, but a lot of things out there, that I disagree with when it comes to Christianity. And as long as it's not what is in the Bible, what I'm used to growing up in a Christian home, trust me, I'm sorry, I can't just help but talk about these things. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below.
If you continue taking vitamin C, bet it you can't make it. How can you make it unless you go and stop it and do your deliverance? Is it not ascorbic? Ascorbic acid is not produced anywhere on earth. Ascorbic acid came direct from the deep sea. Some of you see they take Titus. You can't make heaven, so why you are eating Titus fish? You can't make heaven also.
Something happened in Cameroon. Somebody drew my attention to that recently. I saw a comment yesterday about this. It has nothing to do with the video, but I was shocked. Like, this person was like, check out what's going on in Cameroon. So I went to this website that gives me information of whatever happens in Cameroon, and also on Instagram there's this Cameroonian blog that is called Better Things, very popular in Cameroon. I went there to get more information, and it's very, very sad what happened. A child, a 7-year-old, although the news platforms in Nigeria said that she was 3 years old. I think she's 7 years old. The news, even in Cameroon, the news is between 5 and 7, not below that, okay, and not higher than 7, 5 and 7. Well, the kid was shot because the mother refused to give the soldier a bribe. Isn't that crazy? And the vehicle was shot that the child was in. The child has been taken to school by the mom because this man, a trigger-happy soldier, wasn't happy with their conversation, shot randomly. His intention wasn't to kill the kid, but the kid was hit by the bullet. In the first place, why would you even shoot? in the first place because the mother refused to give you bribe. This just makes me remember what happened in Nigeria, I think a few years ago or something. Similar situation, you know. And I think all of us in Africa, except some countries in Africa, we're going through almost the same struggles. It's just so sad, you know. I also was able to watch the video. Is gory. The video is like, it's something that you don't really want to watch. The guy, I'm talking about the killing of the soldier. The soldier was killed actually by angry mob because you know, so even some people were like, yeah, you deserve it. I saw in the comment section somebody said for once in their life they appreciate, you know, jungle justice. You know, jungle justice is not advisable. If you're watching, I just want you to know that. But again, the soldier took a life, a young life, and people think it deserved whatever happened to him. And I think they said they threw the body in the bush or something. And the child was also buried in plastic bag. You know, Cameroons are like serious with their tradition. They said it's traditional because of the way the child was killed. If you're Cameroonian, can you explain this? Can you elaborate on this? They said that's how they typically do. Here is more like a summary. It has been confirmed that the soldier is dead. He was killed by the mob. The mob is still on the streets marching with this was put out in the heat of the moment, right? And said the mob is still on the streets marching with the child's corpse, reclaiming justice for her. Movement has been halted as the mob has taken over the streets. Taxis have stopped. And I also saw a video of the governor addressing the people, and this happened in Boya. Funny enough, the first time I saw the spelling of Boya, I call it Bew. But yeah, it's Boya. The policemen are on the scene dispersing the mob for normalcy to continue. And this is the mother of the child crying while the child is being buried. So sad. And this is the face of the devil's incarnate, the soldier who killed the child. So sad. The governor also addressed them.
This child would have been your child, my child. That is it. An innocent child. He was going to school. I'm fighting here for children to go to school. Yes. But how is it that a child on his way to school is killed? So it is a shock. With the school uniform. Rest assured that I, governor, you know me. You know that I'm not a corny man. Those who did it, no matter they are great, they will pay. Yes. Well, they will pay. Are you listening to me? Yes. Okay. Yes. But I want us to carry the corpse of our innocent child to the mortuary. We must mourn her in peace. You will say that peace. Yes. Let us be in peace. No matter how painful the situation is, it is an atrocity, but let us not give room to...
Moving on to the next one. Here we've got Reno Omokri and Natasha Akpoti. She said, she's from Kogi State by the way, she said Reno Omokri once approached her because Reno Omokri has always been the guy who act like he's all saint and he loves his wife so dearly. He would never cheat on the wife, and he's never cheated on the wife. You know, that kind of man. He always say that with pride. Now this woman called Reno Omokri out on that. Said this is the same man that approached me at Aso Rock in 2014, asked me out, blah blah blah, and I refused. Reno Omokri denied that, you know, showed proof that he wasn't even in the country at that time. This lady did a full video because of that, just to explain and pointed out some mistakes or some discrepancies, you know, in the whole thing that Reno Omokri tendered, of course, for social media. But yeah, whether it's true or false, I don't know, but should this be a big deal? He didn't cheat with you, even though he asked you out, didn't cheat with you, but irrespective though, I think she's trying to prove her point. So I understand both of them are trying to prove that. So it's more like a tug of war. When Omokri did the video again, I was like, what is this? Because someone asked you out, you said no, like, and Reno Omokri, you too, like, we're talking about just normal. Has it become like a big deal now? It's not like you guys have sexual relationship or something. We are now focused on this, and everybody's talking about it just because of that. But again, remember, Reno Omokri is a married man. This one is a politician. I don't know much details, about her life and her political career. But yeah, they say she's a politician from Kogi State. Yes, and she released a statement and also did a video. Let's watch the video.
I have made a printout of his passport page, as you can see. I hope it's clear enough. This is his biodata page, and here is the page with the 3 stamps. Now, Mr. Reno said that he left Nigeria on the 28th of April 2014 and returned on the 23rd of June 2014. Many people believed what he said. Should I say, few people believed what he said. Because indeed, there is a stamp showing 23rd of June 2014. But if you are a traveler and you have traveled outside Nigeria, you realize that there are 2 stamps that the Nigerian immigration usually issues. One is that which is stamped for travelers leaving Nigeria, which has the SOD, meaning seen on departure. And the other stamp, which is issued for travelers arriving in Nigeria, and it has the SOA stamp, which is seen on arrival. So let's see what stamp Mr. Reno Omokri's, what date Mr. Reno Omokri's stamp of the 23rd of June has. What does it carry? On top here, you will see SOD, which means on the 23rd of June 2014, Mr. Reno Omokri departed Nigeria. He traveled out of Nigeria. Mr. Reno Omokri did not arrive Nigeria on the 23rd of June. He left Nigeria. The upper stamp you see here is 23rd of July 2014, and it has SOA, which means seen on arrival. It means Mr. Reno Omokri was in Nigeria on the 23rd, in Nigeria on the 22nd, in Nigeria a week before, a month before. And that means Mr. Reno Omokri was present in May at the dinner, because I know I saw him, and he only traveled outside the shores of Nigeria on the 23rd of June 2014, because it was stamped SOD, seen on departure. He spent a month on holiday and then returned to the country on the 23rd of July. It's here. The immigration officers would not be stupid enough to make a silly mistake and swap the stamps. Now also you might ask, what about the April 28 American stamp, which he says proves his entry? Now this is actually a parole stamp, which can stand as a parole visa. Now this is not a regular stamp that is given to visitors who are entering the United States of America. A parole visa, which your Google search can help you, is given to people who are on the watch list, sometimes people who are on the terrorist list, people who are not visitors, who are not free, who don't have the liberty to stay in America without being monitored closely by the immigration officers and police. That is when they are issued the parole visa. I don't know what offenses Mr. Reno Omokri might have committed there, but this parole visa, even though it's a 2-year visa, 2-year stamp, even though it holds April 28, 2014, valid till 16 July 2016, it doesn't mean he stayed there that long. It doesn't mean that he stayed there for 1 month or 2 months. It could mean that he entered America spent 1 day, spent 2 days, however it is, he definitely returned to Nigeria for him to liberty to stay in America without being monitored closely by the immigration officers and police. That is when they are issued the parole visa. I don't know what offenses Mr. Reno Omokri might have committed there, but this parole visa, even though it's it's a 2-year visa, 2-year stamp, even though it holds April 28, 2014, valid till 16 July 2016, it doesn't mean he stayed there that long. It doesn't mean that he stayed there for 1 month or 2 months. It could mean that he entered America, spent 1 day, spent 2 days, however it is. He definitely returned to Nigeria for him to have been able to travel on the 23rd of June. But what Mr. Reno Omokri has not shown Nigerians is his arrival stamp into Nigeria after this visit of April 20.
A lot of people don't know is that before I did that video, I talked to my lawyer. The first person I called Chief Mike Ozekome-san. Now, he's my official lawyer. However, he told me, oh, Reno, I can't do this case because in 2019, I was Natasha Akpodi's lawyer at the Election Petition Tribunal when she sued Governor Yahaya Bello of Kogi. So I called another lawyer, and the lawyer saw the evidence and he says, wow, this woman is finished. And then I was enthusiastic. I was going to release all the evidence, and he told me, no, don't do that. You see, she claims that you made a pass at her during a state banquet for Uhuru Kenyatta. If you release all this evidence that shows unequivocally that you were not in Nigeria, she's going to lie and she will say, oh, I made a mistake, it was at another event. What you have to do, Reno, is release only a bit of the evidence, but give her wiggle room whereby she can point to some defects and say, it's not correct, you are lying. So I had all the evidence ready. So instead of publishing everything, I only published just 1 page of my passport stamp and the biodata page, giving the impression that though I left Nigeria on April 28, 2014, that I returned, and then you see the stamp there, and that stamp, that stamp, you just see the stamp there, it was there, to fool her. Well, she fell for my lawyer's trap, and today, about an hour ago, she went on her Facebook page and then she implicated herself seriously. So now we are going to release more evidence. I'm going to now show the second passport stamp, which is on another page, which I did not expose yesterday, which you will see it is a stamp on arrival at Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, and you see it there. You can see that stamp. It's going to show up on the screen. Now, I am probably the #1 opponent, or rather critic of the Buhari administration. So if I'm lying, I expect the Buhari administration to go and expose me. If I'm lying, they are the ones sponsoring the Natasha Akpodi. We have evidence to that effect. So if if I'm lying or if I'm not true, let them go and expose me. And not only that, when this case gets to court, if it gets to court, we have a statement from British Airways, because I flew British Airways from Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport to London Heathrow, and I did the stopover, and then from London Heathrow to San Francisco, and then on my way back. So throughout the days, Uhuru Kenyatta was in Nigeria from May 4, 2014 to May 7, 2014. Throughout those days, I was not in Nigeria. So this girl said I made a pass at her during that event. How could I have made a pass at her in Nigeria when I was in San Francisco? You can see that this girl is a blackmailer. This girl is a liar. And the people of Kogi, is this the kind of character that wanted to be your governor? This dishonest character? The evidence is there, it's unimpeachable. Any newspaper house, radio station, media house, whatever that wants to come and look at it, I will provide the passport. I will give you the passport. It is there. A clear conscience fears no accusation. The truth should not be defended. You just unleash it. My name is Reno Omokri. Thank you for watching. God bless you.
Okay guys, that is it. Moving on to the next one. Here we've got Brymo and Two-Face. Brymo is still on Two-Face's case. He says, let it be public knowledge that I have received no documents of any kind pointing to my being sued by Mr. Idibia or his handlers or attorneys. The impunity with which he lied to all of society in the letter and public statement should rightly pose a setback. Okay, Brymo is still talking. We all know what happened between Brymo and Two-Face Idibia, but I expect Brymo to just chill on this. I mean, it's okay. You've made your point. You made it clear, right? Two-Face accused you of cheating with his wife back then, blah, blah, blah. Two-Face refused to reply you. He replied through his lawyers, but Brymo, chill. It's fine. The case, is being handled professionally, right? Then let it be. Like, and that's why people keep saying that, Brymo is probably looking for attention. Might not be looking for attention. And again, might be false. We don't know. But I think it should be handled professionally, right? And Idibia, after the whole story about Two-Face's baby mama Cameroon being in Abuja with Two-Face, right? There was, you guys know, I reported that yesterday. It was part of the news yesterday. She was in Abuja as Two-Face. Two-Face was also in Abuja, right? So a lot of people were like, okay, maybe these guys are still doing the do. They're still seeing each other, But yeah, the report was out there. Like I said, Brother Simon faced by all that, the whole rumors, whether it's true or false, might be true, I don't know. On social media, she even put out a video. A friend put out a video, about that. But yeah, and Idibia reacting to that, didn't say anything, but just to show us that she's less worried about that. Yeah, like, you guys cannot frustrate me. That's the vibe that she's giving us. You guys cannot kill me. Don't kill my vibe, please. Most of the time, or 99, no, that's too much. Maybe 70% of the time or 75% of the time, it actually gets to them. Some of these things that happen on social media. Though they will come out to act like, nothing happened. I'm okay. I'm happy. But really, they are not happy. It's a struggle for them. Yeah. Jimena's case as well. Jimena wasn't happy. Immediately the news about her name being mentioned got on social media. She acted like everything was cool, nothing is going on, but in background she was reaching out. So this thing gets to them. That shows that they are human beings. They might forget all these ones, please. Forget all this social media, these things. Speaking about relationship here, moving on to the next one, by the way. Here we've got Zinoliski. Zinoliski, the musician and Naira Marley record label signee. Right, that is signed under Naira Marley, technically, yeah. Signed under Naira Marley. He is in a relationship with Naira Marley's sister. Shubomi is her name. And this got a lot of people talking. You can see them kissing and, doing stuff. Doing stuff on social media. A lot of people are like, you're dating your boss's sister. Who gave you that courage? Like that kind of thing, And I also saw a video of a girl crying because Zinoliski showed off his girlfriend, just like Omali, right? Before the girl broke Omali's heart.
That cause wahala.
No one's about thank you. I just like you not too much. It's not like I'm after him, but if I just look at celebrity, but she crushed him. I crushed him. It's not supposed to be going like this.
Okay, sad news right here. I stumbled on this recently. We've got Davido in the news, but chill. I already said it's gonna be like intense. Let me put you through a roller coaster of emotions for a bit. Here, we'll just read this out. 100 level COOU students commit suicide over stress. Kenneth committed suicide at the Kosi Lodge on the 13th of October. According to reports, the deceased reportedly set himself ablaze at the back of the hostel building before he was found by his lodge mate. It was also gathered that prior to the incident, the deceased had allegedly told his cousin that he wanted to give up the ghost the previous day due to stress. He was said to have borrowed 200 naira from the said cousin this morning to buy something and locked himself up in the room. Subsequently, it was discovered that he used the money to buy petrol. Wow! To commit the act, he was rushed to the general hospital where he was rejected and then rushed to a hospital in Nnewi where he died. Oh man, stress. You know, mental health is also important. Having said that, poverty kills people too. I've seen a lady who killed herself just because she couldn't pay school fees. University. It happened last week, right? So when we say poverty kills, for real, it doesn't have to be directly like, oh, I'm hungry, then he dies or she dies. Oh, you know, I'm hungry, oh, my tummy aches. No, it's not that. It's things like this. But again, we must also put mental health into consideration. Maybe the guy is struggling with that. We don't know. Okay, guys. Here we've got Davido. Good news for Davido's fans. Davido, according to reports, has over 300 million streams on Audiomack. 371 million streams on Audiomack. Shout out to you, Davido. Moving on, guys, let me know what you think about prostate cancer. Now they're advising you to have more sex, guys. Thinking about this, you know, yeah, you know, in order to prevent this, you need to have more sex. Here somebody replied that saying, tell them to knock us well, oh, a lady. Now 6 times a day I don't knock this year. Married woman for that matter. I be make I drop them number, make una help me beg am. Being loyal no pay sometimes, Jare. Those of you that sent DM to confirm my tweet, please, I'm not catching cruise here. I swear on my... Okay, this is very serious. I love my man so much, but 6 times this year, man, you're trying though. Yeah, maybe the guy is busy, you know, making money and stuff like that. You know, it's not easy to be a man. Some ladies should understand, but 6 times, yeah, that's too small now. In a year, come on, man. Moving on. This is funny, guys. Let us watch this video. Okay, guys, that is where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And to this question, take these 50 million naira and stay away from my daughter. It's naira, okay? Reply as the boyfriend. Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thanks once again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.